Army knife with dull edges. Like, you can use it, but it's not amazing.
It's not an offensive tool in any way. It's to help like you stall and get back to stage usually. But like if you're like able to read, okay, they're gonna do the down B here. If you're like Puff, it's kind of like you just kind of go out there and hit them for it. And it's not too hard. But I feel like in this kind of matchup, you feel like Puff would be able to kind of wall out. But Samus is like deceptively quick sometimes with it. I feel like, especially if you use like stuff like Super Wave Dash, as we've seen Plup do in the past. So kind of see what Soku has here.
Right, medium mix-up right there. Got the bomb hit, maybe got a dare, but didn't quite get the dare. The last time I saw this matchup and I really thought about it was, God, I think it was at a Full Bloom, and it was Duck versus H-Box.
Ooh, that's
and
far back.
My God, did it look helpless for Samus.
Because, like, as I mentioned, if Puff just, like, spaces and, like, doesn't have to commit as much against Samus, it's just, like, it just does, like, stuff like this and don't DI it right. It's just going to be, like, so hard for Samus kind of, like, any kind of approach. Like, you can do, like, throw out a projectile, like, try to hope they kind of miss space and throw out, and then throw out something to kind of counteract. But, like, if the Puff is just, like, someone like H-God is just able to just do that and not, like, really get threatened that much, it's just... What does this bounty hunter have on the balloon? And I think Faust they just took a hit from the bomb, and it kind of took away any chance of recovery that Samus had too.
And right, who can challenge Samus's recovery like that in this game? There's maybe two characters.
Like, would you say Peach? Maybe, but I know the float might go away.
Maybe Peach. Pikachu, I would say, has a chance. I don't know what the punish should be off stage. Maybe an up air or something.
Up air, maybe like a not back air, probably like that up air or nair. I would feel like, but up air has such quick, it's such a weird angle.
Right.
And like, but like Puff, Faust, they just went out there and hit them with, and they had nothing they could do about it. And it's really, I mean, it's still like 3 stocks apiece right now, but. And on platform too.
I'm seeing trades now, and I think that at this stage, trades probably favor Samus, but I think it depends what direction Samus gets hit in comparison. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like if you get that good hit and send Puff like either like behind you if you're right here or like away, it gives you a breathing room to kind of take stage control or just like get rid of the Puff stock.
And Samus's let's see, penchant for the ground, I think. Like, right, she's holding down a lot for crouch cancels. Doesn't want to jump too much because of her really bad, like, short high utility. Wave dash background, right, down smash, all this stuff. This is helpful. This is very helpful against Puff, who is often reliant on getting a stray hit to knock you off your game and then, like, continue getting pressure.
It's like getting the first hit, kind of doing like this chain, like what we call the wall of pain, basically.
Right.
Do you want that on Samus? It can be a bit tricky because of like her strange properties, deceptively heavy and stuff like that. But like,
ooh, nice.
And Puff will just try and dominate the air. And like if Samus is just like ground focused or like using platforms here to kind of get away from Puff too, which is another way to go about because you're still grounded at the same time, gives you the breathing room. But ooh, it gets the spikes on the down air instead of a potential edge guard.
Real crab, man. It's unfair that is true.
I see like H-Box always do that too. It's so good.
It's so tight. Yeah, it's so good.
It's a small because you hit like the lowermost hurt box of an enemy of a Puff down air, and they go into that spikes to animation, and it just leaves it open to either like a rest if you're really good with it, or you can get a free grab. I know Dawson's really good at that kind of stuff too, and yeah, H-Box is like kind of like the example to follow.
It is bread and butter.
Yes.
And it's universal, right?
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
the coolest part about it. Every character, regardless of weight, regardless of percentage, you can get that.
Yeah, exactly. I think I remember I heard about it back in the video.
Ooh, you don't want to dash tag.
Dash tag on shield.
You don't want to
it's
do that.
very scary. Especially like for characters like Samus, I think Peach also very successful. Like if you just like do like a soft dash attack on shield, it just leaves you open for a first. They just time it perfectly.
Oh,
so
it's so easy. And those characters love those moves. Peach loves their dash attack.
Yeah, pops up.
Great
you see,
launcher.
Like Fox like might occasionally, but that's usually like it's not as laggy. I feel like on the impact for it too. So great defense from Faust. If that's going to they really like did a dash attack all game, I feel like too. I don't think it happened again. That was like PTSD.
Hey, that is. I mean, I think he wanted. This is my guess. I think Soku wanted to edge cancel and get a second hit after the dare, maybe a second dare.
Yeah.
Alas.
But alas, just like you flew too close to the sun. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, exactly. And Faust flying free. They're looking very comfortable.
Yeah.
Regardless of the stock lead, I think this gameplay is extremely composed.
There's no jump there, but they do get back to stage too. But yeah, but even like Samus could probably benefit from this kind of stage, so you have more space to shoot projectiles. Oh, that reverse forward air that was so well placed.
Wow.
That just set the combo perfectly.
The grapple tech.
Yeah, like that was a call and a half. It's like Samus and another rest. Oh, these Soku.
These laggy moves on shield are so easy for Puff to just. Looking back at Full Bloom, couldn't tell you exactly why since it was a long time ago.
No,
I'm not going to tell you anything about it at all, as a matter of fact.
Best story time with Shakespeare. Yeah, delayed until we got a chance later. But Faust very dominant. Yeah. But like, not only is it like, the lag you have to worry about when you're going against Puff, whether you're playing against Peach, as I was saying in game 1, or like just like, I think every time that Soku went for a dash like on shield, it was punished in some way.
Yeah.
And like I think Faust is just like so well prepared for that. And given they're both from Canada, I'm not sure which province Soku is from. Maybe it's just a practice that they have against Samus, and it's just like so comfortable. And that example is like, yeah, that's what Puff can do when they just get spaced well, can punish out of shield, especially because I feel like if you get stuck in shield too long as Puff, down smash will be an option. Samus will like jab you or something like that, or just like hit you with a nair if you let go.
It's scary. We're getting on some replays right now, just to remind you all how difficult that matchup can be.
Absolutely.
And for all you Samus mains out there, to know what to avoid and what to steal.
Yeah. So write all this down is what we're saying.
Yes. And starting off, that was boom. That was the bell tolling for the rest of the set. Really.
That was like that set the precedent. Here it is. Yeah. So that's Puff's at 0% there, and like they could just tank the hit and just lead to a punch, and they again just committed to that down air super hard. Just want to get a follow up. Wasn't able to. This is the roll in.
Yeah.
And then that's just a movement read because that's the end of the set. Quick download after 2 games, and Faust off to an incredibly strong start too.
You play Puff, do you not?
I do play Puff. Correct.
Puff.
I remember first time we met was Shine 2018 before the venue opens, and we played for like an hour.
Oh,
I feel
nice.
like. Yeah.
Yes.
You were playing Doc then.
I was playing Doc then.
No, but you're
God.
a Falco main, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, let's say. I was like, hold on. I'm pretty sure Jay doesn't play.
Take me back to my dark days.
That's a deep cut.